Hello, this is Chronomaniac here for the first week of the 5th triannual Socks Make People Sexy Let's Play Olympic Games. This week, as per usual, we're starting off with a Contra game. This time it's Contra 3 The Alien Wars. This was actually the first Contra game I ever played. It was one of the first games I bought on the Wii Virtual Console uh, at Maddox's recommendation. He was a big fan of him when I was 13, not so much now. Um, I played. I haven't played this one in a long time, actually. I got to about stage 3 when I first started playing it, and since I had not been properly initiated in the ways of the Contra, I did not get any farther than that. But I kind of stayed away from it since I had a few friends who aren't big fans of this particular entry, so I haven't played this one in ages, really. And since then, I've played Contra Hardcore, Super C, Hardcore Uprising, uh, and a good bit of Contra 4. Um, and it's still pretty good. This one it definitely doesn't really hold. It definitely isn't Contra Hardcore, but most games aren't. Uh, oh, the main thing is that a lot of things about it just feel kind of sloppy, but we'll get to that in a little bit. The I've gotten past stage 3. I haven't. I did not get any further than that first time I played this game a couple years ago, but oh good, we got the crash bombs. Basically the crash bombs are short range and insanely powerful, like kill every boss in 2 seconds powerful, so we'll hold on to that one for now. And I'm going to try to also hold on to these homing, since we'll need that for an achievement. I'm going to try to kill the second stage boss with just the homing missiles, and that's the hard achievement for this challenge. The other one is getting 5 grenades, which, as you can see, we're just about to get. Alright, so I get that laser, except that I have the crash bombs. So those will wipe out this guy in very little time. Boom. Alright, see, look at that. That's when you just walk across the tank like that. You wouldn't see anything like that in hardcore. um, although I do like this. Dramatic pose. Dramatic wasting of ammunition. Dramatic jumping while wasting ammunition. Alright, climbing. There's one thing that this one definitely gets credit for. It's kind of giving Contra a lot of its really ridiculousness that got built up in the later games. This, between, like, the missile, stage 4 has the missile jumping, flying sequence. Yeah, thank God I didn't get that. I didn't want to get rid of either of these weapons. Alright, take your time. But let's see. Hardcore. This one kind of okay. There we go. First achievement. This one kind of moved towards more of the boss rush style that the series would become known for. Contra Hardcore was pretty much a whole boss game, and Shattered Soldier was pretty much the same. 4 was more of a return to form, but with the first 2 games. But oh, I wonder. Oh, what a challenging boss with the crash bombs. I would have used the homing missiles, but it goes to his head. So, nah. Alright. Bill Reiser or Red Falcon or whoever you are, we are going on to stage 2. Alright. So the goal in these overhead stages is to kill these 5 targets that are marked on the screen. That's 1. And to do so without vomiting, which is a little harder than it might sound. Yeah. Okay. I mean, oh, crap. Crud, I really hope I get a homing missile from one of these targets. Otherwise, I might be screwed out of this run. Okay. They seem to give something random every time. Yes! Okay. And now switch back to this. Alright, we're going to save that homing missile because the boss of this level is the only one I can reliably beat with it. So I'm going to try to save that. And that is the bullshitty bridge of stupidness that I hate. And we are now past that forever. And I ducked. Ah, it sucked. Oh well. I think that was my first... Was that my first death? Yeah, I think it was. Oh well. Alright, got the spreader. Cool. Yeah, God. Who designed this? I think it's like... Oh, also, if you're using the super ammo dramatic move and then you get hit, then you lose both weapons. So that's pleasant. Ay! That's close for comfort. Alright. Probably should have gotten that other homing missile in case I get hit on this boss, in which case I'd lose it and miss out on the achievement, but well, we'll just try to not die. Alright, if you just kind of keep your distance from this boss, it's... This section's actually kind of reminds me of Doom, these overhead sections, where it's a lot of staying back and circle strafing. Only Doom was much more fun. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, something about hardcore the flow felt much more natural to me. Whenever you beat bosses, the fade outs were always really awkward, like with the turtle just then, where it just starts exploding and then disappears. And this boss does something. This boss kind of just vanishes. Plus, you just teleport around. Like I just vanished and showed up on this. Where is he? There he is, and showed up on this parking lot for some reason. And that just didn't. Hardcore wouldn't do anything like that. Just a little sloppy. That's my only real issue with this one. Okay. Trying to get up close to him. Eventually he starts jumping up in the air. I feel like these whole overhead sections was just some big desire to use mode 7 effects even when it wasn't necessarily positive. Okay. Like with the turtle and the ugly sprite effect, whatever was going on with that. Oh, we almost got this. God, the thing about the homing missiles is that they do almost no damage. They are very, very pathetic. So they're only not really practical for killing most bosses. That's why this is the hard achievement for this run. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. Third stage. And then look. It just vanishes. I don't know. Just little things like that get on me about this game. Okay, we're on to what is probably the best stage of the game. Judging by what I've seen of stage 5 and 6. Stage 3. This is very... Alright, we don't need the homing missile anymore, so let's just ditch that for the flamethrower. And this might be where I just start dying like crazy. But hopefully I can avoid doing that. Alright, boom. Boom. With this part, I just need to be meticulous. Sometimes I'll just die like 5 times on this part. Jumping, I'll try to jump over those platforms and then just fall in them over and over and over again. It's really obnoxious. Go! That was not pretty. Alright, see, there you go. It's introducing that whole concept of the rotating things before you get to the boss, which is nice. Okay, you just gotta let these guys... You can't shoot them when you're underneath the railing, because then you fall and die, which is wonderful. And then they all die for some reason. Alright. This is the boss that shows up all throughout the stage. It's kind of like... Well, this shows up... This is something that happens in a lot of games. Hardcore Uprising did it. It makes me think of the whale ship in Mega Man X5 on Duff McWhalen's level. For some reason, any boss that just explodes, shows up again in a different form as like a mini boss just makes me think of... Oh, I should have grabbed that. Oh well. Now I got 2 spreaders. Alright, here's time for the worst part of the level. Okay. Do you see, the secret here is that stay up on the top half or else the missiles he shoots kill you. Which was pleasant figuring out. Okay, there we go. Got this. Yeah, this part's certainly lovely. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really, really liked Hardcore Uprising, though. kind of got me interested. I think that's what got me to go play Contra 4, which I really loved, although it is hard as balls. It is tough, Contra 4. Um, let's see. The only ones I've actually beaten at the oh god, this boss. The only Contra games I've actually beaten fully are Contra 1 and Hardcore Uprising. I need to work on that. That's pretty pathetic. Ow, I just don't get this guy sometimes. Okay. If I had the crash bombs from earlier, then that was a stupid death. If I had the crash bombs from earlier, this boss would be pathetic, but because he'd come down twice and then he'd be dead. That might not have that probably wasn't the best balanced decision on Konami's part, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, I've been a huge SNES fan all my life, but slowly and crap. That Alright, that will not go down in history as one of my finest moments. Although we're at the continue point now, so if I run out of lives, then we start back right there. Am I already at 11, 12 minutes? Weird. Alright, let's see if I can beat this level, at least. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, wait, duh. Yeah, I have my bombs. If I use a bomb on this guy, then he's easy. Otherwise, he's kind of really obnoxious. Alright. Cool. Yeah, this is where you really see the whole boss rush format coming into play. It worked really well in Contra Hardcore, so I like it here. Oh, I had a few people complain that the boss format of the boss rush Contras are less interesting because it's just memorization, and I kind of see where they're coming from, but that's not avoid the bullet by jumping into the bottomless pit. Genius. But I don't know, I like memorizing bosses. Oh, what was that? I did not know that was even possible. Oh god, that's bullshit. Okay, these guys aren't too tough. I aim for the red guy first with the crash bombs. Just kind of play it safe. Am I damaging him? It doesn't look like I'm damaging him. Am I damaging him? Oh, I guess I am. Weird. Okay. Alright. Okay, and now with the blue guy out of the way. For some reason, these guys gave me a huge amount the first time I tried playing this game years ago, I didn't realize you could climb on the roof. So those guys just seemed impossible to me. And then I got to this guy out of sheer luck, and then I decided, okay, this game's impossible, and then never played it again. Oh, I get it. I think it's because I'm running fraps that it's not showing me all of their flashing animations, so I can't tell that they're being damaged. Alright. We got this. And now he's going to do this move, which I can sometimes just never dodge, which is lovely. Yeah, this is not reminiscent of Terminator at all. Alright. Okay, boom. See, with crash bombs, you can beat anything. I suppose you could say that the crash bombs are like the heavy metal mage of video games. You just throw them at anything, and they're just awesome. And the homing missiles would be the freezing inferno of video games, because they're useful against waves of enemies. Or something. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's another achievement. I don't really understand it. Whatever. Okay, and this level, I don't really get. There are parts of it where I just completely don't know how to dodge certain things. So this part's pretty simple, so I think I'm running out of time. Yeah, I think I'm about out of time. Let me check. Okay, cool. We're nearing the 15-minute mark. Alright, this level's pretty fun, actually. I really do like it, except the parts that I can't do at all. Again, this had a pretty heavy impact on later Contra games. But yeah, that's Contra 3. Decent. It's not even close to the best Contra game like the Contra 4 Museum says it is for some reason, but Uh, Thank you, and good night. See you guys at the rest of the Olympics.